Been a while.
Oh, hey buddy.
Welcome to
Hey there.
What's up?
It has been
Hey,
a
buddy.
while. Hey there. Give me a moment to, as always, finish up the announcements, and then we'll get the game open.
Yeah,
And
we'll get
yeah, finally get back into streaming again.
been a while, huh?
Yeah, it's been way too long. I didn't expect this semester to be as challenging as it was, but things are finally calming down now. The big final projects are over, so it's mainly just a couple minor things left to wrap up at this point.
Okay.
So with that, I feel safe starting up a live stream tonight. There we go. Live stream is all set up. Let's go ahead and get the game open. Alright, and where is... Oh, cool. It's already set up. Good. Legend of Spyro. Yep, and Sierra, along with Chrome Studios. Hey guys, gamers in the zone, and welcome back to the Spyro Marathon. I've had this one down for a bit of a while since, this college semester has been a lot more challenging than I thought. But things are beginning to calm down now that I feel safe doing a live stream tonight. We are finally getting started on the Legend of Spyro trilogy in our Spyro Marathon. So, the Legend of Spyro series, you either like it for the story it offers, and actually like some of the unique tweaks it has on the series, or you absolutely hate it and are a classic Spyro fan through and through. Me personally, I'd say I'm somewhere in between, where while I do prefer the classic Spyro games, I don't hate the Legend of Spyro trilogy. I do, in fact, like the games, and I do fondly remember enjoying them as a kid. Interestingly, so while I did play, as a kid, we did grow up with the console versions of Eternal Night and Dawn of the Dragon, the second and third game in the trilogy. But for Legend of Spyro: A New Beginning, the version we're playing today, the GBA version, is actually the one me and my siblings grew up with. This is what we had to play on the Game Boy Micro. Alongside, of course, Spyro Orange and Crash Purple. Oof. So, I don't think anything special is going to show up on the menu here, so... Unless there's something you guys would like to bring up, I'm just going to hop right into it. Gonna need to remember... What the heck? Is there a problem with the controller? I hope that doesn't become a constant as we play. Otherwise, I might have to reconfigure the controller. Let's see here. Display to... Oh, jeez. Okay, hang on. I might need to alter the controller input here. Okay, so up is that, down, left, right. Okay, so I have that set up correctly. Okay, there we go. It's fixed now. I don't know why it acted that way. That was very weird. So let's see here. Display, Game Boy Play. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. I'll just keep it at GBA for now. GBA SP. I don't know what that means. We'll get to see the credits when we finish the game. We don't need to watch them now. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it.
You available this weekend?
I don't know. I don't exactly know what plans we might have this weekend. I know Friday, I have plans that day. Both in terms of stuff related to my career, as well as some stuff some organizations are doing to celebrate the holidays that I'm going to be attending. Anyway, let's get into the story. In the year of the dragon, in a world beyond the realms, I, like all the others, awaited the birth of the dragon of whom the prophecies foretold. Okay. But the Dark Master heard the prophecies as well. I should have hidden the eggs long before, but I thought they were safe. Best Spyro game hands down. Yes indeed, Hawktown. Also, welcome to the stream. I'm glad things are finally calming down that I'm able to stream again. Didn't think I'd get through this semester passing all my classes, but it seems I did better than I thought I would. I remember early on, I thought I was looking at impossible odds, but I'm glad things went well. I suppose that's what matters at the end of the day. Oh, how I was wrong. May the ancestors watch over you. May they watch over us all. Eventually, the egg came to rest in a distant swamp, where a family of dragonflies gathered round, wondering what magnificent creature could possibly live inside. They didn't. This is the exact same narration in the console version. I realize that now that as I've gotten older, there was an opportunity. We got to play the GameCube version of the Spyro, Legend of Spyro, A New Beginning. This is literally word for word, I'm pretty sure, the same dialogue or narration they give at the start of the game. I mean, it's the same story, I know, but still, you didn't know it was word for word? Yeah, I didn't realize it as well. I mean, this is the version that I grew up with, and realizing that now, coming back to this version of A New Beginning for such a long time, definitely stands out quite a bit. It was a purple dragon whom they eventually adopted and raised as one of their own. Oh yeah, while you're here, Hawk Talon, I'd like to hear your input on the way I'm going to be going about the Legend of Spyro trilogy in the marathon. So, it is my intention to play every version, so the GBA versions of the trilogy, the DS version of the trilogy, the Nokia version of the trilogy, and the console version. I would like you to know the order of how we should go about this. While I'm starting out with GBA of A New Beginning, I'm wondering if we should, play every version of A New Beginning before moving on to every version of Eternal Night, or if I should do the entire trilogy on one system and then move on to the entire trilogy on the next system. Which one sounds like it would be a better pace? I'd just like to hear your input on that, because while I've had a few recommendations to do, entire trilogy on each system by system from some people on Discord, I'm willing to hear some input from other audience members as well. Entire trilogy on one system to mix it up sounds pretty good. Okay, so I decided to start with the GBA trilogy, specifically because of the fact that there doesn't exist a GBA version of Dawn of the Dragon. So we'll only have to play 2 games on the GBA instead of 3 like on all the other systems. It was a purple dragon, and then we gotta decide the order. So obviously we're starting with the GBA version, but then of course there's also DS versions, Nokia versions, and of course the console version. So we'll want to think about what order do we want to do this. Do we want to have it after GBA versions, Nokia versions or DS versions, or go straight into the console versions? Plenty of options available, depending on how we want to go about this. I sort of want to save the console versions for last, just because I think those are like going to be the most cinematic and like the best way to end off, you know, the trilogy within the Spyro Marathon. Alright. It was a purple dragon, whom they eventually adopted and raised as one of their own. They named him Spyro, and he grew up alongside Sparks, the young dragonfly who was born the same day. From that day forward, Sparks and Spyro were raised as brothers. I thought there was only one Nokia game. Nope, the entire trilogy is on Nokia. Also, my socks are very much bothering me. Now that I'm home and relaxed for the night, I'm taking them off. There we go, much more comfortable. You guys get to see my socks live on stream as I toss them over here. Yep, Nokia Dawn of the Dragon. Yeah, there's no GBA version of Dawn of the Dragon. For some reason. I guess they just thought the hardware was late in its lifespan at that point, that they didn't see it as worth it. Come on! Mom said we have to hurry. The bulb spiders are wrecking their mushroom patch. That probably doesn't sound like Legend of Spyro Sparks at all, but I don't know. Anyway, let's see if I remember this. Alright. Jump over this hole, Spyro. That probably sounds very bad. You're going to have to jump higher now. Press A to double jump. Yeah, that much is familiar. Oh, I didn't expect that line of text. Can someone... it's not that big of a deal. It's mostly just tutorial stuff. To the ledge, yep. And then, yep, but you have to... Oh, wait, I can hold it? Oh, I'm so used to having to mash the glide button in Spyro Orange, because that's the other GBA we grew up with. Alright, so to go through the ledges, yep, you hold down the down button, you can do that. Then, those are some checkpoints there. I'll bet you can't break that gem cluster. Press B to attack the gem. Alright. Spyro, look out for those frog weeds. Press B while moving to charge. Oh, jeez, I'm off to a bad start. Luckily, enemies when taken out drop plenty of healing items that you shouldn't need to worry too much about your health as you play. Relatively simple system. Wait a minute. Looking back, this game was easy. I mean, I know as kids we had trouble with this game. I mean, we had quite a bit of trouble with this game that you guys, like, considered me a legend at this game when I actually managed to beat the final boss. At the time, it seemed like I was just, like, epic for managing to beat the final boss. Okay, that way's the checkpoint. What was up here? Don't entirely know if exploring this section is going to be worth my time, since I don't know if anything in the early game drops any upgrade gems. So I don't entirely know if this is worth my time or not. Because so far I'm not getting any XP gems. Oh, that's right, you hold down. I gotta get used to the fact that you specifically have to hold down the glide button. Unlike in... Yeah. It's been way too long. Oh! I forgot about this. Game will just randomly stop you to throw wave after wave of enemies after you. It really isn't that big of a deal, since majority of enemies throughout the game are relatively easy to take out. I can only think of a small number of enemies that can actually give you trouble even when you're attacking them. But most of the time, as long as you're attacking enemies, you can just mash the attack button. It won't be that big of a deal. So yeah, majority of the game is just going to be this. Majority of the time. Okay, get up. Nope. I want to get up there. Oh, jeez. Can I do like a... Okay. This is not very good not very good ground to work with there. But I've been through worse. Come on, hurry up. The mushroom patch is just over here. So yeah, unlike the console version, this particular version of the game actually has a couple of mini-games in it. Whack a bulb spider. Hit each bulb spider as it pops up from the ground. Whack them all within the time limit to win. Press left and right to move. Press A to whack. So yeah, this, I still remember the times I had difficulty with this game as a kid. I mean, I get it. We were kids at the time. Also, I initially thought those red parts of these spiders were actually their faces, and it was like some weird mushroom creature. That's what I used to think as a kid. Here we go, now we get some XP gems. Good job with those bulb spiders. We should head home now before it gets dark. Definitely a more tame start to the game compared to what happens in the console versions, where it's like... In the console versions, they're just playing a game of hide-and-seek, and then Sparks just decides to go into a dangerous area. Apologies for the spoilers for those that are not big into Spyro as I am, but... I'm saying it how it is. You gotta be a hardcore Spyro fan to watch these streams, because that's the kind of person I am. Alright, there was some stuff we missed down below, so I don't want to go forward just yet. What's down here? If there is anything. One time I drew stars all over a test in 3rd grade to look like the congratulations you win screen. And I got in trouble. Really? You got in trouble for that? For just putting a bit of creativity on your test? I mean, who knows? Maybe the instructor thought that was like you being overconfident or something by having such a thing. But come on! What's so wrong with putting a bit of creativity all over the tests from time to time? Just to... Especially if you're, like, already finished with the test or something. Because you didn't... Oh, you didn't finish the test, that's why. You're too busy drawing the stars. That way is another checkpoint. I want to see what's down here first. If I know there's a checkpoint one way, I'm gonna go the other way specifically to fight off some enemies and see what's the other way. Just to see if I can get some upgrade gems. It might be a waste of time in the long run. Because it might not be until I unlock the elemental breaths that I start to be able to actually get XP from enemies. I suppose it's not the biggest deal, since all in all I usually don't consider maxing out my level as part of the completion process. As long as since there's really nothing completion related in this game, all we really need to do is get from start to finish. And that's all that really matters for this game. So this first game should be relatively short. And I know the console version as well is nothing completion related outside of if you're wanting to max out your level. So at least I know 2 versions of A New Beginning should be relatively easy. Yeah, I saw you hiding behind that mushroom. Ooh, there's something up there. But yeah, compared to all the other versions of Legend of Spyro, there's like no challenge in this. You're mostly just doing this the whole time. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we end up finishing the game tonight despite the late start to the stream. Oh. Okay, good move. Now it's my turn. Mostly, the majority of the gems I'm picking up are just Fury gems. Or are those health gems? I can't fully tell yet. Now that I think about it, though, I haven't seen many red gems, so maybe the purple gems are actually health? Maybe? Because normally it's the purple ones that relate to Fury in the console games. So I don't know if it's different or the same. Okay, so let's look at the gems that fall down. Okay, the purple ones restore my health. So do they also increase the Fury meter? Alright. Got you, little gnat. Spyro, help me! Hold down the right trigger to use your fire breath. Yeah, compared to in the console versions, the actual moment where Spyro starts using breaths is nowhere near as dramatic as in the actual console version. Thanks, Spyro. I thought I was a goner. You almost toasted me, too. I don't know what happened. I just got angry and fire came out. Huh, okay. Missed. But yeah, again, even though it's a new variety of enemies, you're just mashing the attack button. Just mash attack button to win. Okay, I think that's where we have to go next, so I want to head up here to get those. So I think now the game will start giving us gems and such for stuff. Or, like, get us gems to upgrade our breath. Mom, Dad, you should have seen what Spyro did. He breathed fire. We knew this day would come. We just hoped it wouldn't come so soon. You are not a dragonfly, Spyro. You are a dragon. I'm a dragon? So I'm not your real son? You are our real son. It's just that you came from somewhere else. Where did I come from? I want to know who I am. There are rumors of a creature that lives in a cave in the swamp. Perhaps he will be able to help you. Be careful, boys. Aw, Mom. We'll be careful, I promise. And that's the last we ever see of Sparks' parents. We're never gonna see that, well, outside of when we play other versions of this game, but otherwise, we're never seeing them ever again. That's all the interaction we get with them. So yeah, majority of the time your breaths are useless. The only time they're even important is for, like, boss fights. As well as maybe in some scenarios where they could be useful for dealing with tough enemies. I'll be quite impressed if we actually die at all when we play this game. Was there anything over here? No, there wasn't. I'm just wasting time. Ah, missed. What? You just go away from me as you're attacking me? Okay. Honestly, it's slower to take them out using the fire than it is using my elemental breaths. So, using fire on these guys is basically useless at the moment. Oh, wait, actually, now that I think about it, there might be one instance where using my breaths might be useful. That I can think of. Take down both of those guys. Can I still take the... Okay, there we go. No sign of any upgrade gems, though. I guess they don't show up very much in the swamp. Or they just don't show up at all. I don't know, not a very good code reader to know. But yeah, there's plenty of stronger breaths we'll unlock later on, so... It's not really... It's not really going to be worth it to upgrade many of the breaths throughout the game, in my opinion. There's only one really strong one that's worth upgrading, in my opinion. And you'll see what it is when we get to it. But yeah, it's just mash B to win. You missed. Also, unlike the console versions, there's no creative names for these enemies. It's just like Cinder Soldier, Cinder Leader, Cinder Commander. That's basically all they are, just a specific name for the enemy. I mean, I know there's names for regular enemies in... pressing the wrong buttons. In, you know, the console games as well, but, you know, at least they put some creative names into the ape enemies themselves. Here, it's just Cinder this, Cinder that. Nothing really creative. So it's relatively easy to just crush your way through everything. Uh-oh. Hurry up and get away from... Also, there's plenty of checkpoints throughout the game, so there's not really that much of any drawbacks to dying either. So it looks... Well, majority of the Legend of Spyro games, there's plenty of checkpoints and not any real drawbacks to dying. It looks pretty dark in there, Spyro. Don't be a scaredy fly. Interestingly, I believe there wasn't a big cave like this in... There we go. I'm impressed I didn't get hit there. Oh yeah, isn't there a way... Yeah, there is a way to perform a hit bash in this game. I actually forgot about that. I completely forgot I could do that. It's been way too long since I played the GBA version of this game. Since usually no one ever plays any of the other versions of the Legend of Spyro trilogy outside of the console version. Hello? It can't be. You're alive. Ah! It's a monster! Hardly that, my young friend. I am Ignitus, Guardian of Fire. I can hardly believe my eyes. The purple dragon lives. Purple dragon? What am I? A purple dragon is born only once every 10 generations, a special creature of incredible power. Spyro? Special? Very much so. We are at war with Cinder, an evil dragon, slave to the Dark Master. You must help us. But what can I do? The Guardian of Lightning has been captured by the Ice King. You must free him so he can help us fight the Dark Master. I'll do what I can. Ah, brother, here we go. Interestingly, also in this version, there exists no temple, like in the console version. Before you set out, there's things to learn about your powers, young one. Complete the challenges Ignitus has set you to learn about your abilities. These power stones grant you the protection of the ancestors. Move up to... Yep, that was obvious. Attack this frogweed, Spyro. Press A to jump, then hold down. Press B to do... I did not realize that this is what they were teaching me, because you can literally just go through the entire tutorial completely ignoring what they're saying. These gems give you power and knowledge passed down through the ages. They replenish your energy and allow you to perform more powerful attacks. Press B to obey, open the gem cluster and collect the gems. Yep, this we already knew. Don't know why it's teaching us the stuff we already know. If you are facing too many enemies, you can knock them away from you. Press B 4 times in a row to do a combo attack and knock an enemy over. Press A and then B to perform an attack in midair. I mean, I already knew how to do that. And again, I ain't gonna bother doing that. You could just go through the entire tutorial, not even doing what he said, unlike in the console version. Practice using your fire stream to defeat these enemies. Yeah, nope. We're just gonna go through all this without doing anything the tutorial is telling us to do, since our regular melee attack is stronger than anything else we have at the moment. You can attack an enemy from a distance using your fireball. Press L to use your fireball. How about we not? How about we... Oh, actually, I landed a hit on me. Though, just to show off what he was telling me, we just learned a new move, the fireball, which allows us to do that. But yeah, we're just gonna completely go against everything he tells us to do. When you have collected enough purple gems, you can perform a Fire Fury. This summons a blast of pure elemental fire, which defeats any enemy on screen. Press L and R together to use Fire Fury. Again, we're just gonna not do what he says. I'm just gonna not activate Fury yet. I'll find a worthy point in the game to activate Fury, but for now, yeah, we don't gotta do that. You see what you can do with a little training, Spyro? Yeah, we can just keep pressing attack to win. Use these powers wisely, and you will prevail. Thank you, Ignitus. Now let's make our way to Dante's Freezer and find Voltaire. Another minigame. Fly to Dante's Freezer, use arrows, move, press R to shoot fireballs, look out for Cinder's turrets and dread wings. So yeah, we got cannons, we got a variety of enemies. They are not in any way dangerous at all. Everything goes out in 2 hits, too. Although there is a lot of stuff on screen, so there's no way you're going to be able to shoot everything. If there is a way to shoot everything down, feel free to show me video proof of it being possible. And I'll acknowledge you as a true Spyro player. Because, yeah, look at all the games throwing at us right now. Like, I really think it's possible for us to shoot everything down? Yeah, no. I couldn't take it out in time. That's fine. Again, there's no real reason to try and take out everything. That hit me? Oh, ah. Yeah, we got hit at that point, so it's... Okay, I'm getting a bit careless now. Also, now that I think about it, they don't really go into, you know, Spyro learning to fly now that I think about it. I'm freezing my tail off. I wonder where the Guardian of Lightning is being held. Well, I'm no hero, but how about we follow the path? I still have the Fury ability activated. I'll find a worthy place to use that at some point. For now, let's keep the game moving. Oh, okay. Down you go. Again, I will be quite impressed if I actually die at all throughout my playthrough of the game. And again, there's basically no reason to... No reason to... What's going on, Jedi?
I got burned. I'm trying to eat pizza and I burned on my finger.
Well, you got burnt by something?
A pizza I was eating part of the cheese was burning. And my finger was so hot and I burned my finger with it.
Ooh. Hope you get better, buddy. Oh, hey. What's that up there? I am not gonna make that glide. Can I make that? Yeah, I can make it. Oh, no! I wonder what all these statues are for. I think one of them just blinked. No way, you're crazy. Whoa. Yep. It's a normal enemy. Oh, I can't go back up? Really? Okay. Yeah, this game is extremely linear. I forgot to mention that fact. No, you don't. I don't know how in any way those guys resemble trolls. Also, this is very bland sounding music. I don't know if it sounded like this in the console version, but it does sound relatively generic and boring. I get that you're trying to show off a bit of a winter biome here, but still. You could have done something a little bit more interesting. Oh. Am I going up this way, or am I staying down there? I can't tell. I take it that that's the way forward. I want to take out more enemies down here. Oh, but... I think that icicle hit me. Yeah, it's also very easy to get all your health back, so... Where did these enemies come from? Thought I cleared out the entire path. Yeah, I knew that was a bad idea. This enemy is apparently an ogre. Oh, hey, I can level up. I'm actually not going to do that, Since, I don't know how much I'm gonna get throughout my adventure. And again, elemental breaths are mostly useless, in my opinion. Also, I remember ogres in, again, that looks nothing like an ogre, but two, these particular enemies were much more annoying to deal with back in, A New Beginning. Oh, okay. Don't know if I should just dive down here. Okay, maybe I should have taken my time. Are we there yet? It's chilly out here. Stop complaining. I'm sure we're almost there. What about a fire and marshmallows, hmm? Always thinking with your stomach. Can Sparks even eat marshmallows? Alright, just getting them out of the way. So I don't know how I was supposed to see that up there. Did not look like it should have been a hit, but okay. Again, how that attack reach me? Haven't even had to use Fury yet. I'm certain there'll be a really good room to use at some point. Was there a place I could go here? I feel like I skipped an area or something. I don't know. I probably shouldn't look too deep into it. But yeah, I still haven't found a good opportunity to use Fury yet. I mean, I could have shown it during the tutorial, but because I want to completely go against what the tutorial wants me to do. I regained all the health from that hit he landed on me.
I've been thinking all day.
How did I completely miss there? Oh, okay, I'm gonna use Fury here, just so I can hurry up and get to that turret. So yeah, that's what Fury looks like in this game. For those interested. I always wonder if that was like a bird, or what exactly that's supposed to be managing the turrets. So I can't tell at all what those red things are supposed to be. They look like birds operating the turrets. I cannot tell at all, though. What is operating those turrets? Also, I just realized I already almost have enough to cast another Fury. Oh, it was already down, so I just wasted a Fury. Oh well. At least I'll get to wipe out all the trolls in the room. Alright, is this what... yep, I remember this. Get to the top of the mountain before the time runs out. Watch out for the snowballs those pesky cinder soldiers are throwing. Use arrows to move A, press R to use your flame breath, and melt the snowballs. This one can be a little bit annoying. Thankfully, this one can be a bit easy. So you mainly just gotta keep moving, is all you gotta do. Oh, that's right, you can press down the B button to speed up. Section 1. I wasn't fast enough. But yeah, I can press that button to speed up. Oh, that's right, they also throw that. I meant to press the other button to... Don't know why you have to get to the top in a time limit. It's what I don't get. Wrong button. Jump, Spyro, jump. Okay, I'm basically just gunning it at this point. But yeah, as long as you keep moving, as long as you flame some snowballs, you should have plenty of health to get through that. And moving on. Okay, let's... Oh, didn't mean to go down that way. Oh, well. Best not to fall down there. Is there anything down here? Yes, there is, except it was not worth it at all. Giving nothing the chance to attack. Oh, I did not expect that to hit that troll up there. Wow.
How do you get shaders on Minecraft?
What?
How do you get shaders on Minecraft?
Shaders. That's something I've never delved into before, so I have no idea how to do that. I'm certain Jackie would probably know. Also, know that adding shaders into Minecraft, it does take a lot of, it does take a strong PC to run shaders. So, if the game is, like, super slow, it's likely your PC isn't strong enough to handle shaders.
I have a laptop for I'm gonna do a live stream for so.
Alright. Alright, I think using fireballs are a little bit faster. Sorry, Jedi, I can't hear you all that well while I'm playing the game.
Do you want to introduce yourself when I start?
Oh, sure.
No, I'm not there yet.
Alright, well, let me know when you're ready. It's not what I wanted to do, but okay. It's only been, like, a couple times so far I saw it necessary to use Fury. So far, a lot of this has been very easy.
Okay, here we go. Three,
Up.
2, 1. Hey guys, this is
Sorry, we want to deal with this.
our Minecraft live stream today. I am with my very good friend.
The gamer of gamers.
Yep. Well, he's back after a little bit of a hiatus from his college semester.
Yep. I'm back.
Back on the channel, right? So we're gonna get started by the way, you guys. I'm gonna check out more worlds this one and start out with today.
Another turret.
And then the world. The other day I was getting rid of some worlds that I didn't find that necessary to be there.
Oh, that's right. I remember this part. I remember as a kid, this part I died on often. Mainly because I'm pretty sure on... Yeah, there's that gem up there, but it's really hard to reach. You basically need this platform to get to it. I don't think it's going to be relatively worth it at all, so I'm just going to ignore it. Oh, hey, an upgrade gem. More of those, the better.
I think there might be a way of
Hardly had to use my breath something. Maybe it's warmer in here. I thought you didn't like dark caves. Can you hear that? Echo? Echo! Echo! Hello! Hello, little dragon. I remember this interaction from the console version. Once again, another line taken directly out of the console version. And I think just to speed things up here... Well, actually, there's a better place to speed this up with, so... Not yet in terms of... In terms of using Fury. Alright, now! This is a good place to use Fury. So that's quite a few big enemies right there I can take out all at once. Thanks to that. So that's a good spot right there to use Fury. How did I go through him? Hey, Gagadoo, welcome to the stream. Can I ask why the combat looks like it's just hitting with fire once and then mashing? That's basically what it is. You're basically just mashing attack. That's all we're doing. So that's pretty much all the GBA version of Legend of Spyro New Beginning is majority of the time you're just mashing attack to win. You've got to learn to be quiet, Spyro. Me? Quick! Through here, Spyro. I can see Voltaire. Sparks? Maybe he's trying to warn us about something. What? I can't see anything. Roar! Ah, Spyro, look out! So, yep, we have the main boss of the game, the Ice King. I know his attack pattern so well that this fight's gonna be a cakewalk, basically. Alright. Like, you can literally avoid all of his attacks by just standing to the side. And then just mashing the attack button. Alright, I think he's gonna swing his sword. Yep. So majority of the time you can just get through this entire fight on the ground. Like, he is not dangerous at all. Like, the fight's already almost over. Yeah, his health is already almost zero. Like, he's already struggling to stay on the battlefield. And one more hit should do the trick. Yep, down he goes. Already down. Talk about a pushover of a fight. Take that. We showed him. A purple dragon. A purple dragon? I am Voltaire, and I must commend you on your valiant efforts. Incredible, amazing. I didn't even level up my flame breath at all. I'd just like to point that out now. Amazing. No time to talk. We have to get back to Ignitus. Ignitus? He lives? I have much to discuss with him. Terrible things are afoot. I did not get the chance to read that. Something about evil afoot?
Like in SpongeBob.
Alright. And so I was captured. Alright. And so I was captured and my powers stored in a magic orb, drained away by Cinder.
Like, you got some Pokemon for us, Mom?
This must be part of the Dark Master's evil plan. We have to stop them. But what can I do? Cyril, Cyril, the Ice Guardian is being held somewhere in the tall plains. You must find him before he is used to power another magic orb. The time has come for me to teach you the power of electricity, Spyro. So yeah, we learn a new breath type. A rather useless breath type, as always. Use your electric stream to zap these enemies. Press R to use your electric stream. There we go. Once again, we're just gonna use the normal melee attack, going completely against what the tutorial wants us to do.
Music in this game is pretty good.
Not really. I mean, it's alright, I guess, but it does sound kind of better in the console version.
No, not that. I'm talking about my game.
Oh, you're talking about in Minecraft? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Your electric arc attack will home in on enemies from a distance. Press L to use electronic arc. Oh, wait. I just realized I did what the tutorial wanted to do. No, I ruined it. I'm guessing it's slower than fire. I mean, I know in A Hero's Tale, lightning was slower than fire, but it seems like the exact same breath. When you have collected enough purple jobs, you can perform electricity fury. This calls up thunderous electric storms, which obliterate any enemy on screen. Yep, so basically another fury type. Once again, we're just gonna not use that at all. We're just gonna take them out regularly. We didn't even get to see what the lightning breath looks like yet, and we're just able to go right through the tutorial without doing what it wants us to do. Like, it takes the time to put us through this tutorial section, but then you're not even required to do the tutorial, unlike in the console version, where you're required to do the tutorial correctly before progressing forward. I'm impressed with your progress, young dragon. Never forget to trust in your own abilities, Spyro. Thank you, Voltier. You must go. Cyril needs your help. Press select to cycle between available breaths. Auto-saving. You must move quickly, young Spyro. Our fate depends on you. Find Cyril in the shrine. The Atlawa may be able to help you. They are a proud tribe, driven underground by Cinder's forces. I'll do my best. Me too. Alright, so here we go. Time for the next area. They call this place the Long Plains or something. And once again, we're mostly just doing all the same stuff, just mashing attack to win. How did that miss? Is this some sort of enemy known as a rubble brute?
So much cold in this game. No, there's so much cold in this game.
I'm gonna use Fury here. I think this is a good spot to use it. How did that miss? They're like types where different breaths do more damage to... Nope, I think it's mostly the same old, same old. I can hardly ever think of any instances where you'd see it necessary to use anything else. Alright, once again, let's just use Fury here to deal with these enemies. Get through it quickly. How did they still land a hit on me? And no matter what they dropped already put me back up to full health. So really, there's no point in all the different elemental breaths. It's mostly just a unique way to take out enemies in style is all it really is. I think unless you take the time to level it up... let's see here. We can save game. I know there's a way... Here's the level up menu options. Yeah, there is a bit of a level up menu. Although, I'm gonna hold on to some of my upgrade points for a while to so I have enough to upgrade my favorite breath in the game. Oh yeah, I never got to show off what regular electricity looks like. It looks like that. Alright, have to wait till it fully gets up. So, lightning, it has some level of power, I'd say. But again, most of the time you can easily just win by mashing the attack button. So, very repetitive gameplay. Not that great. If you do somehow get some enjoyment out of this game, just instantly max your favorite flavor of breath, yeah. Unfortunately, my favorite flavor of breath is the very last one that we unlock, which is why I want to hold on to my upgrade points. Who is that? I am... Is that Kane or... Yeah, probably Kane. Leader of the Atlawa. Get out of my way. I have important work to do. Can we help? No. Far too dangerous for you. I need no help. Fine, you big meanie. Oh, it does still have a bit of homing to it. Cool. I guess it would be worth it to upgrade Lightning, since we'll get plenty more upgrade points. I do also like how you get to visually see your fire get, or like different breaths get stronger, which is pretty neat. Wait a minute. Can I at any point just, like, take points away from what... I can! Okay, so there's no reason to not level up then, because I could just keep focusing points towards leveling up my favorite Brett.
Oh, damn.
Probably just angles down in the air. Maybe. Alright, just to speed things up here, I'm gonna use Fury. Still don't know how that hurt me. If he was, like, attacking exactly when I used Fury, or if it was something else. Where did all the soldiers go? I am ready to fight. We already took care of them all. What? Kane needs no help. Leave me alone. Nice guy, isn't he? Okay, so I have no reason to hold back on upgrades, since I can just take them away from any elemental breath at any point. Unlike in the console version, where it's like, once you use up those upgrade points, you're like stuck with the choice you made forever. Which is, once again, interesting to see in this game. Oh, wait. I want to deal with this enemy. Oh, it was already over that way. What do we got over here? Alright. At least with this breath, it has good range, so I can attack multiple enemies at the same time, which is pretty cool. So this breath, I'd say, is definitely better than the fire breath. That's for sure. Oh, this part. As a kid, I somehow had trouble with these gliding segments, even though all you have to do is glide. Maybe it's because I haven't mastered gliding in this game yet, as a kid. Even though the game teaches you gliding quite early on and makes it to where you can't advance much forward without mastering the ability to glide. So I don't know why I had so much trouble with this as a kid. But it is instant death if you fall here, so you gotta make sure you make it... Oh, yeah. Very tight gliding compared to the later on games, but yeah, this will take them out. Since I can take them both out there, I can do that. Alright, so I think for here I have to wait for a platform to show up, if I remember correctly. Yeah! I have to wait for this platform to show up. You can't make this glide on your own. You specifically have to wait for the platform. I remember this from my time playing the game as a... Okay, I actually died. Only because an enemy managed to take me out. So, okay, I thought I'd get through this entire game without dying once without easy is, but nope, someone actually managed to knock me off the edge. So that's one death so far, and I'm pretty sure we're already, like, halfway through the game. Alright, let's try that again. I'm not sure if that was just me being unlucky, or... No, I don't know what I was trying to do there. Yep, I got trolled. Alright, once again, we gotta wait for the platform to show up. I saw in the background my stream and thought the platform was showing up for a moment there. But I'll definitely need to be ready here for... Make the glide. I just gotta... Okay, he decided to move a bit away from the platform that time. Actually, why don't I just... Because there's those enemies up there. So if I'm close enough here, I can just... Oh, one of them was a little bit out of range. That was a little bit of a waste of a Fury. Oh well. If I don't use them, I'm never going to use them, so I might as well use them while I can. Bye-bye. Actually, knowing that I can knock them over the edge, it'd probably be best if I just use my elemental breath on them, just to make sure I can get the jet. I pressed the wrong button! Whoops. Well, that's the second time I died, only because I accidentally pressed the wrong button. I pressed attack instead of jump, causing me to die. Oh, I can get all of them at once with this. Ha-ha! Nice. So I'll admit that particular death was my fault that time instead of getting unlucky. Alright, moving on. It is my least favorite part of the game, so at least we're through the worst of it. Since we won't have any platforming segments as difficult as that moving forward. Oh, I thought I took him out. You, what do you want now? We need to get to the shrine to rescue someone. Rescue the big dragon? Impossible. Went through him again. How many times have I gone through an enemy while attacking them like that?
Oh no. I just found an ocean monument.
You found an ocean monument? You mean like a ocean temple?
Yes.
Oh, well, nice. Some pretty cool stuff you can get from those. That is, if you can take out the Elder Guardian awaiting with it. Actually, there's a bigger enemy up there. I'm just gonna use Fury here. I specifically save Fury for the big enemy since it saves time. It at least looks decently cool. I'm going to the shrine to save my people. Well, we're coming too. Never. It's too dangerous. Wow. I missed multiple times there. I keep forgetting the control scheme to this. Even though it's extremely simple. Take this rubble brute.
How do I find the goal? How do I find the goal in the ocean monument?
How do you find what?
How do you find stuff in this ocean monument?
I think you'll have to, like, dig into it or something. Actually, there's quite a few enemies here. Let's, use Fury here. I do know you have to kill the Elder Guardian. That's usually where majority of the treasure is at. Oh, okay, we gotta... There's a turret back there.
I'm out of here.
Just plowing through all of them.
I said on exactly my one.
Alright. Did I unlock it? Yeah, level up. There we go, we can put that up to level 2 now. Even though there's no point in doing so, since I don't plan on using fire ever again.
Damn it.
You will have to beat me in a race if you want to go to the shrine. Ready, set, go! Alright, beat Kane to the finish line. To win the race, use arrows to move and A to jump. So yeah, we're actually doing a race now. Of all the things the game does, it now throws us into a race. Majority of the things you can just glide past, you have no reason to, okay. Oh, okay, oops. Oh, I'm back up to full health already. I keep pressing the wrong button. But yeah, you can just keep moving like that, and we already won. You have beaten me. I will allow you to pass. About time. Yeah, don't bother fighting your way past every enemy you meet. It's mostly just to waste your time. Why do I keep mixing up the jump button and the attack button. That's why I keep messing up, because I keep mixing up the buttons. Oh. There's also a single commander. Yeah, let's just use Fury here. Oh, another level up. So I'm pretty much at max level with everything now. Well, no, I was supposed to do there. Okay, is this the way forward, or is... Okay, no, this is a dead end.
Do it. I'll be right back. We're gonna do what's up here.
This guy's in a very annoying spot. There we go. Be careful.
Oh my God,
the god of the shrine is angry. We will be careful. Thank you, Kane. And we're already at the second boss. So I think we're already roughly around the halfway point of the game at this point. Let's be really quiet this time. There's nothing here. Ugh. Stone Sentinel. Ah! Not again! Yeah, once again, you can just... kind of spam your way through it. Oh, he actually landed a hit on me there. Whoops. Yeah, okay, that's your second attack. Alright, I'll go ahead and... Yeah, you do the punch. Once again, very similar attacks as the Ice King. An aerial attack and a... I'm out of attack. I'm out of power. Yeah, you kind of have to wait for him to send out the projectiles in order to make any moves. But for the most part, relatively easy boss fight.
That's a big deal. Might be a thing to wait.
Spyro, hold still. And I gotta wait for one more rock to show up. So I am out of a month's breath. There we go. You have saved my tribe. They wish to worship you. Worship? That's more my style. Jolly good show, if I say so. Mighty impressive. We should return to Ignitus and Voltaire. Thank you, Spyro. You are one of the Atlawa now. So Cinder now has the orb from Cyril as well. Yes, Spyro. We must find Terrador, the Earth Guardian. I overheard one of the guards talking. He is being kept in the munitions forge. That's where Cinder is making all the weapons for her armies. Well, I can only try my best. I say that's the spirit. Good luck, chaps. So who or what is a chaps? I've got a thing or two to show you about the power of ice, my boy. So yeah, we now have a new elemental breath coming up here. Use your ice shards to free these enemies. Press R to use ice shard. Once again, we're just gonna not use it at all. Yeah, we don't need that. Your Ice Cloud attack can be fired from enemies from a distance to freeze them. Press L to use Ice Cloud. Pretty much the exact same moveset as all of our other elemental breaths, so... Again, all this is basically useless. Yeah, once you click on purple gems, you can perform an Ice Fury. This summons freezing winds to shatter and melt all enemies on screen. Press L and R together to use Ice Fury. Again, no reason to just do this. Not bad, not bad at all for a youngster. Be careful on your quest, Spyro. Thank you, Cyril. Time to leave. I think there's important work to be done. Ew. It smells like rotten eggs. That's the brimstone and lava, silly. We're inside a volcano after it. It's brimstone. We must be getting close. Shrek, I'm looking down. Ah. Still smells bad. Oh, that's right. I still have Ice Breath activated. Oh, jeez, I am stuck in a bad spot. Also, could I switch back to the lightning, please? Oh yeah, I press select to switch to different breath types, because I still think lightning is my favorite breath type. If you're wondering what these guys are here, these are like miners. You're normally able to free them, but for some reason you can't in the DS version, or the GBA version of this game. Alright, we got magma worms to worry about now. How was that a hit? Oh, jeez, I'm getting hit a lot. I might actually die, like, properly from running out of health rather than dying from, you know, getting pushed off an edge or failing a gliding segment or something. I might actually die here from running out of health if I'm not careful. How did that hit me? Okay, I got majority of my health back. But yeah, who knows? Maybe these enemies are weak to ice attacks, but for the most part, it's easier to just stick with, I think, lightning. Lightning's a good one. And then we'll eventually unlock my favorite breath type in the game, one that is extremely overpowered in my eyes. Let's just use Fury. Oh, I didn't get to show off Fury for the ice ability. I should have shown that off instead of this. Oh well, we'll get a chance to show off Fury for the ice type. Oh yeah, be very cautious of platforming here, because if you're not careful, you can't actually fall in the lava. If you're not careful. How is the magma worm landing hits? Careful. Getting hit a lot in these past few areas. Oh yeah. Who's there? Who is it? We're friends. We've come to stop Cinder's soldiers and rescue someone very important. You should look for my brother, X-Humor. He can help you. Go this way. You'll spot him. Once again, I used the wrong Fury type that I wanted to show off. We'll give her a chance one of these days. That's a buffalo beetle. Okay. Well, that can reach those guys? Okay. Cool. This particular enemy is an annoying one. Mainly because of its ability to shoot fireballs off its top. That's a very annoying one from when I first played this game. Are you X-Humor? Who was asking? Your brother said you could help us. We're looking for a big dragon. You'll have to make your way to the railway. I'll get a minecart ready if you clear out these soldiers. Alright. We have to be very careful on the platforming here, because if you jump too high, it's possible to ricochet off the ceiling and end up in the lava. Alright. Just waiting for my openings to get through. Oh, hey, actually, when I show off my new ability, if that's even close enough to reach them. Oh, reach the commander, but no, missed this one. I see no reason to use the fire breath again, so why don't we put that one back down and put ice up to be super high? Should I ever decide to use ice breath again. Is this the way forward? Or... Okay, that was the way forward, so I missed the area. I think I'll just want to mash my way through this one with the elemental breath, because buffalo beetles, I've never liked those enemies. I still kind of don't. Oh my goodness.
Do you still hear me?
Yes, I could still hear you, Jedi. Alright, once again, I'm just gonna use Fury on these guys. Because I don't like the Buffalo Beetles. That's the one enemy where I know to use Fury. So I really don't like those guys. This will take you to the big dragon. You have to hurry. The conductor isn't far away. The conductor? He rides the rails, carrying out Cinder's evil plans on steam, his train. Do you think he's heading towards Terrador? We have to go. Oh boy, this is what I consider to be the most annoying minigame in the game. As a kid, this one really annoyed me. Press B repeatedly to speed up, press A to jump over obstacles, press R to use your ice shards and break barriers. You basically need to make sure you're speeding up often to stay ahead of Steam. Because if you get slowed down by too many obstacles, or are not speeding up quickly enough, Steam will run you over. So yeah, you gotta be fast in this, and you gotta like pay attention closely to make sure you're able to react quickly to the obstacles. Otherwise, it is very easy for Steam to catch up to you. And yeah, it's very easy for Steam to get to you if you're not staying fast the whole time. So you really have to make sure you're constantly constantly mashing the B button. So you basically have to multitask mashing the B button and multitask making sure you jump over minecart rails, all of that. So you're basically multitasking a ton of stuff, and it's just very annoying, in my opinion. Too late. We gotta wait. Oh yeah, you can also slow down. Though, why would you want to slow down during the minigame? And yeah, eventually the tracks end, so you gotta get off. Oh no, I don't have... I'm not even sure if I should even bother with that other... Hello, Beetle! Alright, I think I'm safe down here from its fireball, so I think I should be okay. Man, I really do not like that enemy. Okay, where should I start here? Okay, well, I guess I'm starting with this one. And we got enough to level up another breath type. So, only thing left to level up at the moment is... that. Moliere. Moliere, you have to help us. Too bad about your cart. Head through here and you'll reach the central cavern. Quickly, the volcano is about to blow. Actually, I'm just going to keep mashing lightning, because I do not like this enemy. Oh, wait, who threw that at me? Oh, it was probably the leader before I took him out.
sorry the volume is too loud for you. It's loud for you guys.
Oh, no! Okay. Can I get up there from here, or am I gonna need the floating platforms? Yeah, I can sort of reach him with lightning breath, but... otherwise, I don't have any real way to reach him. No, that can't reach him. Also, I see that over there. You're not gonna get me with that. Just gonna mash my way through the beetles, because those guys will always be annoying to me. Here we go, just...
Need wood when we're doing that. I need wood. So that wasn't important to the game.
Running low on a lot of power right now. And I immediately get it all back. Still not a fan of the buffalo beetle enemies. Did not mean to walk head first into that. I'm actually down to half health, so I should be a bit careful here. Oh, it... oh, jeez, I gotta be careful, otherwise I'm actually gonna die. Okay, we can take out the tough enemies now. That was actually kind of close. I almost died there, actually. Alright, here we are. I believe I want to switch over to ice for this. Am I at full power with ice? Yes, I am. I don't like the sound of that. You're too late. Cinder already has the orb. No! Now I get you all to myself. Steam and I are going to run you down. Alright, we now have the boss of the volcano area, which is Steam. And yeah, if you're not careful, this fight can be quite annoying. Oh yeah, he can go in the background and throw bombs at you. So that's an actual thing he can do. So, yeah, a little bit tougher than compared to the previous bosses in the game. But still not that great of a fight, if you ask me. How does that not count as a hit, is what I don't get. Oh, how was I supposed to escape that? Alright, you can't. And down you go. End of the line. Thank you for freeing me. We have to leave before the volcano erupts. How dare you interrupt my plans? Run, Spyro! Escape from Cinder, use arrows to move, or to... So yeah, we have another flying section. Where, once again, we're just doing the same thing as we've done before, except maybe a bit harder this time. Not really too much of any challenge here. You're just avoiding stuff. Okay, I wasn't ready for that. Okay, so you can blow up mines. Fine. It sounds like they tried condensing the console version's music for some of these soundtracks onto GBA, and it doesn't really sound all that great. Oh, that was easy.
When bees were first introduced into Minecraft.
What?
When bees were first introduced into Minecraft.
I can't fully understand what you're saying, Jedi.
I said, I forgot when bees were first introduced to Minecraft.
I forget which update they introduced them. I don't know how many updates have been added to Minecraft now, but I remember around when I lost interest in the game, it was still a fairly recent update that they added them. Oh no, I didn't want to click on that. I wanted to click on... Let's see. Okay. Alright, just wanted to quick check on something. Anyway, we're continuing to get away from Cinder, and then, as shown in this picture, it's kind of hard to tell, but Ignitus is intercepting. No, Ignitus! We must go, Spyro, while we have the chance. So yeah, Ignitus sort of sacrificed himself for us to escape. Well, not sacrificed, but tried to intercept, but got captured. I still can't believe we left Ignitus. There is still hope, young warrior. You must seek out Cinder and her lair in the clouds. Do we have to? We don't have a choice. I won't fail Ignitus again. Stiff upper lip, boy. You haven't failed at all. I'll defeat Cinder and stop the Dark Master. Am I the only one who's scared? I must teach you about the powers of Earth if you are to rescue Ignitus. Use your Earth Shot to knock enemies backwards. Time for my favorite breath type in the game, the Earth Breath. I'm actually going to show this off, just to show off its power, because this thing is powerful. Hey, Kurumi, welcome to the stream. Your Earth Rocket attack can be launched at enemies from a distance. Press L. Even this is kind of useful, in a way. So, the Earth Breath is quite powerful, and keep in mind, this is only at level 1. So this thing can be quite powerful. When you have collected enough purple gems, you can perform an Earth Fury. This calls vines from the ground to pull enemies into the earth. Yeah, R and B. Just because... Actually, no, we'll find a better opportunity to use that Fury Breath. But yeah, only 2 shots the regular enemy goes down. I know I'm sort of breaking the rules that I'm trying to go against doing what the tutorial wants me to do, but I just want to show it off because this is easily my favorite breath type in the game. And it's unfortunately the very last one you unlock. That is all I can teach you, Spyro. Go now, for Ignitus and for us all. Thank you, Terrador. So this is it. We're infiltrating Cinder's lair. Cinder's lair is a dark, foreboding place. I wish you luck, champion. I'm coming for you, Ignitus. This is it. Oh, that's right. I forgot to upgrade the level. Hang on. I'll just... What the... Did something break in this system, or... Hang on. Why can't I move it down to... Hang on. Did this break again? Hang on. I've got to do some reconfiguring again. Because this broke again. Okay, so... That's up, that's down, that's left, and that's right. Okay, hopefully it doesn't break again. I think as long as I don't click out of the game, I should be okay, but... Anyway, max out the power of Earth. This is easily my favorite breath in the game, and the one we shall be using throughout the rest of the game, because this thing can plow through enemies like crazy, and will allow us to get through this entire final section really fast. Alright, electric gates, that'll be fine. Oh, yeah, we gotta worry about the jellyfish. Look at how quickly this takes out Cinder Commanders, the toughest enemies to take out. Like, that's insane. Oh, yeah, you can also bounce on top of the jellyfish. So you gotta worry about the lower parts of the jellyfish. But also that. But, man... The fact that this thing can plow through enemies like crazy is insane. The only reason I didn't do it there was because, Oh yeah, this thing destroys enemies. So of course I'm gonna be using this the whole time. Boom. Yeah, this thing is devastating. Only 3 hits to take out Cinder leaders with this. Okay, well, I messed that up. Yeah, absolutely obliterating enemies on the battlefield. Only 5 hits to take out Cinder Commanders with that. That's the kind of power we're dealing with here. Alright, then... Can I make that? No. Okay. Well, we'll just continue forward then. I don't think there's anything special over there. We're almost at the end of the game anyway, so... Not the biggest deal if we don't max out everything. Man, this place is huge. How did I miss there? Oh boy, how did we get over there? If we climb to the top of that spire, I should be able to glide over. Here we go, and there. We can just plow through enemies with this. Nothing stands a chance at this point. We're basically unstoppable with maxed out Earth Breath. I didn't get to finish him off. Oh well, not the end of the world. Yeah, I'm still full on mana, so it's like 4, 5. What am I getting a text message for? Nothing important. Nope. Spyro, go down. Can I reach that electric leech? Yes, I can. Probably not a very effective way of taking that enemy down, but felt like a decent method. Alright, I need to rely off melee for a little while. I don't want to get too careless with this. Okay, these electric leeches are fast enough that I can't just keep comboing them. So I actually found an enemy that I can't just absolutely obliterate, as I usually do with these enemies. So I won't have any reason anytime soon to use Fury. Also, did I forget to welcome you, Kurumi? Welcome to the stream in case I forgot. I'll ignore that electric leech, it's not important.
What?
An electric leech.
Oh.
Wait, we probably don't want to go back down. Oh, I thought it went down by then. Oh boy. It's a maze? We better make sure we don't get lost. Alright, find your way out of the maze. Use down to move and push blocks. Hold B, hold down B and use, arrows to help. Sparks fly around for a better view. Oh yeah, that's basically just for sparks to look around. It's not really all that useful. You're mainly just looking through the maze and finding the way forward. Really nothing too important here, I'd say. You can find these upgrade gems to make things a little easier on yourself, but it's not really too worth it. I forget what's down here. Oh, just an upgrade gem. Lots of these across this maze, so this is a good opportunity to collect plenty of XP if you're wanting to. Yeah, do not bother pushing that thing down all the way, since it won't be worth your time. So yeah, not that hard of a maze. As long as you know what you're doing and know the ways to remain advancing forward in all of this. Also, I think it's possible to push the blocks into the gems and break them, if I remember correctly. I'll try doing that if I get the chance one of these times. I forget, I don't know if there's any other chances for me to do that, though, with where I currently am in the maze. At least not without wasting a ton of time and risking not having enough time to finish this. Okay, why don't I show it off here, that you can break the gems. Yeah, you can break the upgrade gems. Oh, we're at the end. Let's see. We have to get to the top, quickly. But Ignitus could be anywhere. I just know he's up there being drained by Cinder. How are we doing on upgrades? We're almost maxed out of everything, so we're very close. And there we go. We basically have no reason to continue fighting off enemy after enemy at this point. We can just head straight for the final boss and finish the game. So your only reason to fight enemies at this point will be to just simply get stronger. Other than that, you have no other reason to fight enemies. Other than simply because you feel like it. Oh, this isn't the way forward? Okay, I guess it's this way. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that. I thought it was safe for me to go there. My only reason to fight enemies at this point is either if they're really in the way, like this guy, or something else. Oh, this will be a good opportunity to show off Fury. Since this will be my one chance. This basically sticks out vines in front of all enemies on screen and absolutely obliterates them. Alright, don't worry, the game's almost over. Because, yeah, this game is really short. Like, we're very close to the end. And nice try. Oh, jeez. We'll get some of that for health. Once again, I'm just going to cast Fury here to speed things up. So I don't have to bother with all these guys. We at the end of... All these soldiers, we must be getting close. Why are you not scared? Alright, yeah, I think we're really close now. Alright, we don't want to fall in there. We can go this way at this time. Absolutely obliterated.
Hope we got any Jews right now.
I'm just gonna plow past that one. This must be it. Alright, this is it. We're confronting Cinder in her lair. Here we go. Be careful, Spyro. You too, Sparks. Time to take Cinder down. And it is the easiest thing ever. Like, you can just keep mashing the left button and just absolutely knock her to the edge of the arena. Yeah, you only need to knock her to the edge of the arena and she goes flying off. You don't need to do anything else. You just have to knock her to the edge of the arena. You don't need to get her health down or anything. You just have to knock her to the edge of the arena and she'll just go flying off. Ridiculously easy for what's supposed to be the penultimate fight of the game. You're too late now, puny dragon. My master's work is almost complete. And yet, she breaks out of her lair and opens the portal to Convexity. You have to stop Cinder from releasing the Dark Master. I don't know if I can. You're the purple dragon. You can do anything if you set your mind to it. Whoa, don't go giving him a big head. I will do my best, Ignitus. Then I shall take you to Convexity, where Cinder is headed. This is the only place the Dark Master can enter into our world from the Dark Realms. So yeah, this is the final area of the game. The real final area, Convexity. Before you go, Spyro, I have something I must tell you. What is it? Cinder. She is not as evil as you believe. Oh, come on! She has been corrupted by the Dark Master, but she was once a dragon, just like you. Like me? Indeed. From the very same clutch of eggs. But I will still have to... stop her... to stop the Dark Master. May the ancestors be with you! Oh, jeez. I think the buttons broke again, because... Hang on. Am I gonna have to configure the controls again? How many times are we gonna have to do that tonight? Okay, that's, I think, the third death of the night, or is that the fourth? Either the third or fourth. That's the third. And yeah, that's like, I don't know how many times now that I've had to reconfigure the controls to prevent stuff like that from happening, but that's like the second or third, I think that's the third time tonight I've had to reconfigure the controls. Outside of these weird things, you can't really attack these weird creatures within the convexity, but for the most part, there's... Wait, did I forget something? Oh, okay, no, I didn't. Yeah, variants... Also some similarly insane gliding segments here. No enemies for you to fight, unless you die, in which there can be some, like, flying eel enemies you might have to fight. But yeah, we gotta stop Cinder from activating the portal of convexity. So, something that wasn't directly shown, and you'll see more of in the console games, is that basically all the different dragons, Cinder has been collecting these orbs, like absorbing the power of the dragons for the orbs. Oh, here's the attackable enemies that you can kill. Oh, they only go down in one shot? Cool. Oh geez, Spyro, what are you doing? I lost control for a brief second there, but I'm back in control now. Oh, I'm supposed to... Okay. Oh, hey, I still landed it. Haha! Take that, game. You thought you could cause me to fall off the edge? Think again.
Nothing stops you.
Yeah, I'm too good. Also, the music is literally just the boss music for the final area. I get that, like, we're approaching the finale and all, but... Kind of interesting how they couldn't come up with any original music for this part in the GBA version. Compared to other versions of the game where, you know, there was at least something. Go, able to use Fury Breath one last time.
Can I just put torches on the fences if I don't want any monsters spawning?
What? Yeah, probably a good idea to place some torches down there.
Before monsters spawn in?
Yep, oh jeez, that was close. Well, it was so clutch I actually farted there.
Go ahead and do it.
Excuse me. Okay, I saw the moving platform, just gotta wait on it a bit. There it is. And there we go. Oh, it comes from there? Okay, I'll have to wait from here then. There we go.
Yeah. Big farm. Chicken farm.
Alright. I think we're almost at the end of the platforming.
We're gonna play the next Spyro game.
Based on the recommendations from other audience members, we'll be playing the GBA version of Legend of Spyro the Eternal Night, the second game in the trilogy. And unfortunately the last one, since for some reason the GBA version doesn't have the third and final game in the trilogy. It only exists in the other versions for some reason. I don't get it why, but that's just how it is. Enough of your meddling, Spyro. My master's work is complete, and now I will destroy you once and for all. Bring it on, Dragon Lady. So yeah, you unlock the power of Ether for the final battle. As a kid, this final battle was really tough. From what I remember as a kid, because Cinder whips out all kinds of moves, like, yeah, depending on where you are on screen, she'll either breathe fire if you're on the ground, or if you're flying and you hit her, well, she didn't do it there, but she'll usually flap her wings like so. What? Like, okay, not like that, but she'll... Okay, not that either. Yeah, there's 3 different things that can happen when she jumps up and flies across the screen. She'll either do what you saw earlier, where she'll bring down a wave of fire, or we'll just hang out in the background there while transitioning to the other side. Another thing that can happen is she can have more rocks fall down, but she can also whip out, also jump across the screen. Okay, come on, show it off. I want to show off the wing attack there. Okay, there. That's the attack I'm referring to. Oh no, you're gonna... Okay, you're gonna breathe fire. Okay, that's the last one where she'll go flying straight into the middle of the screen, which can hurt you if you're in its path. And we now have what's supposed to be the most powerful breath in the game, tapping into the power of pure ether. Okay, get up, Spyro. Oh no, okay, yeah, you're trying to do that. Ah, I failed to get out of the way in time of the fire. I've knocked her to the edge of the screen at this point. I'm mainly just... Okay, she's probably gonna go, yeah, flying upwards here to get back to the center of the battlefield. And she's gonna hang out in the back. I'm gonna wait for her to knock down some rocks so I can recover some of my mana. Spyro, get down, because she's, yeah, gonna flap her wings like so. I don't know if the rocks drop any health, but either way. Yep, I figured you'd do that. I am out of mana, so I'm gonna have to wait for her to drop more rocks down to be able to do it. Doesn't even stay on the ground at all. Okay, Spyro, get up. Oh! We're at this point in the... Okay, so she's low on health now. She can't do it. Okay, so at this point in the fight, yeah, you can't really damage her when she starts getting low on health. You have to utilize an ability that's now been awakened. So we've tapped into pure ether. What have we not seen in motion yet? We're using Fury. I think it's because I didn't know I was supposed to do this as a kid, use Fury to finish her off. That's why we had so much trouble on this part, because we didn't realize we were supposed to use Fury. But yeah, you have to use a special Ether Fury attack there to finish her off. Master, help me. Down. Yep, we beat her. As a kid, this fight gave us quite a bit of trouble, me and my sister, maybe also my older brother. And yeah, that fight gave us a ton of trouble, and I was the first to actually beat it. And my siblings, like, that was one of those moments as a kid where you manage to be better than your older siblings. Those are always real satisfying when you manage to beat something that your older siblings can't, and this was one of a couple of moments from my childhood that was like that. Anyway, Cinder is now finished. She is just like me. We have to get out of here, Spyro. Not without Cinder. Thank you, Spyro. This place is coming apart. Are you ready, Cinder? Let's fly. You have amazed all of us, Spyro. The world is safe again from the Dark Master. And all thanks to one amazing dragon.
Really nice.
What about me? I helped too. And his incredible friend. That's more like it. Are you feeling better, Cinder? Yes, thanks to you, Spyro. Oh, brother, here we go. We don't know what happened to the Dark Master, do we? No, and we shall wait vigilant. But we are together again, and all thanks to you, Spyro. Well done, young dragon. Excuse me. The first thing I do after finishing the game is coughing. But, yep, that's the entire game. Relatively short. So, yeah. That's the entire game. Relatively short. That, like, out of all the Spyro games we played on the channel, that might be the shortest one yet to complete. Because, I mean, outside of maybe some of the Nokia Spyro games, but those are kind of meant to be super short. But otherwise, the only game... This is like... When I think back to all the games we played on the channel, yeah, this is easily the shortest one we ended up playing. And that's saying something considering how short some of the Spyro games were. So, yeah, this is gonna be a relatively short live stream. I'm gonna be, eventually, once the credits are done rolling, we'll get a raid started on Twitch. Nonetheless, I think this was a good first stream now that the semester's almost over. Or at least through the worst of it, that I'm not worried about what's left. I don't know if the GBA version of Eternal Night is going to be any longer than this. We'll have to see when we actually get to playing that one. Because it'll actually be my very first time playing Legend of Spyro Eternal Night, the GBA version. And I've heard some people claim that the GBA and the DS version of Eternal Night is actually really good. That's what I've been told anyway, so I don't know if it's true, if I am going to really enjoy the experience, or if it's going to be just as forgettable as the GBA version of Legend of Spyro New Beginning. I'm not really sure if I'm going to be able to properly judge this game when it gets to, like... Because I plan on, once I complete the entire Spyro Marathon, I'm going to do a sort of... Try and make one of those tier lists to show, like, my favorite Spyro games from worst to best.
Like TWD with the vehicle tier list?
Yeah, something like that. In terms of which ones I enjoyed the most, which ones I enjoyed the least. I'm gonna try doing a tier list maker, and if I can figure out how. And then,
I'm gonna go down and see my first medication.
Okay, go ahead, Jedi Hoyman Gamer. Thank you for coming in tonight.
And I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna get my first match.
Okay.
I'll be back in like 15, 30 seconds.
Okay. So at least we're already one game down, except we still have quite a few Legend of Spyro games left to finish. Don't know how long the Eternal Night's gonna be. Because how long did that take us? That only took us like maybe around a bit over 2 hours, I'd say. Maybe around 2.5 hours. So out of all the Spyro games we played on the channel, this was definitely the shortest one yet. But yeah, I'll give my proper judgment of these games when we get to that point. For now, we're already one out of many versions of the trilogy down. Still a lot to go, but we will get through all of it. I don't know if we'll be able to finish every Spyro version and finish all the games, like, before, you know, potentially the brand new Spyro game gets announced, which I know will inevitably happen sometime in the middle of 2024. Like, it has to happen somewhere within that range. If we don't get any sort of Spyro announcements for a new Spyro game at all throughout 2024, only then might I start to consider if, like, they're actually done with new Spyro games, like, that there's gonna be no more. Which would be quite a shame, seeing how many new Crash Bandicoot games there's been, and just no sign of any new Spyro game. Because I know Spyro has, like, had cameos throughout the new Crash Team Racing Nitro Field, I think it's called. As well as the fact that there's, in the brand new Crash game, Crash Team Rumble, I think they added in Spyro, Elora, and Ripto as playable characters in that game, from what I've heard. Anyway, for beating the game, we have unlocked the mini-games menu, which is basically just allows us to play all the mini-games that we played throughout our adventure. Swamp, Aerial Odyssey, Dante's Freezer, Tall Plains, Munitions Forge, Escape, Concurrent Skies, and yeah, basically all the mini-games we played throughout the game. We have no reason to play them again, though we don't get any special completion reward, so I see no reason to continue. So with that out of the way, I think I'm ready to go and get a raid started on Twitch. Yep, so this was an extremely short stream, I'm sure. Nonetheless, as always, I'll do some looking around for what might be a decent raid option. I'll start by seeing if there's anyone else interesting playing Spyro at this time. Otherwise, I'll also look around at channels I'm following to see if there's someone. Right now, in terms of channels I'm following, there's Cafe Alyssa, OchiVT, and Shadow Terios. So lots of different raid options available. I'm also going to browse around my favorite Spyro categories. Let's see here. Legend of Spyro. Let's see if there's anyone related to that, maybe. So, anyone in the chat or on Twitch, feel free to leave your raid suggestions. Let's see here. Who is... Okay, no one's streaming any Legend of Spyro games, it seems, at the moment. Outside of me. So I guess we can't do that. In terms of Reignite... In terms of Spyro, there are a few Spyro streamers available. So I can do some looking around here to see if I should raid a new streamer who's playing some game. What about this channel? I can't tell if this channel is about to end stream or... Well, this channel isn't even playing Spyro anymore. They must have just switched over to a new game. They're apparently playing Lethal Company now, so can't be really raiding them anymore. So there's a few decent raid options here, I'd say. So, in terms of raid options, we have roughly 5 decent raid options available. We have... In terms of, there's the 2 that I'm following, Cafe Alyssa and Ochi, both of them being friends of mine. For Spyro streamers, if we want to raid someone playing Spyro, we have Pony Daisy Dream, who looks like they're playing the Reignited trilogy. Oh, I didn't mean to close that out. I need to be in the stream manager to get the raid started. We have T. Green Moth, who is playing the original PS1 Spyro 2. Looks like they're close to the end. And we have Artie Wolf, who is also playing the Reignited trilogy. So we have 3 decent-looking raid options here. I think of all these raid options, I think I'm in the mood to raid T. Green Moth. They seem like an interesting streamer. So I'm gonna raid them. So, T... What? Minecraft? I have no idea. Again, I know nothing. Oh wait, potion effects? Oh, I don't have that much experience when it comes to brewing potions in Minecraft, unfortunately. Yeah, if I knew, I would just recommend looking up a guide for potion brewing recipes. That's what I'd recommend if you're interested in getting into brewing potions. But anyway, at this time, I'm gonna raid T Green Moth, who's streaming Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. So, with how things are going, I don't think I have any plans for tomorrow. So maybe we can do another live stream tomorrow. I already finished the one last assignment I believe I have to do, so I'm all set for the final class this Thursday. I don't know if there's anything else after that. So yeah, tomorrow we can do another live stream, this time all day. In terms of what to stream... What? Alright, in terms of what to stream, we have a few options available. Option 1, we either do another Toho stream. Option 2, we continue our adventure in Rabby Reeby. Or option 3, I am extremely close to New Game Plus 7 in Dark Souls, which is the hardest difficulty of the game. So, we could start up my New Game Plus 7 run of Dark Souls 1. I know we already played Dark Souls 1 on the channel, but I think considering the Let's Play that I mainly have on the channel, I think this will be a good opportunity to show off my mastery of the game and how far I've come since the last time I played the game on the channel. I think that would be neat to show off, if you guys would think it would be worth it. Otherwise, we can just move on to the next Dark Souls game, Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, since I know some audience members have probably been eagerly waiting for me to start up the next game. So, quite a few options, and I'll actually post that in the Discord once we end stream. Is that I'll post in like the announcements what I should stream tomorrow, and see if we can get in some votes or something. But with that, I believe that wraps up our first stream since, this particular 8-week session started. I mean, I know we did have a stream during Thanksgiving break. So I'll go ahead and see what my audience wants me to start with to see, what might be most worth it. Because right now, I'm open for anything tomorrow. We'll see what I'm in the mood for. Because with the fact that I'm still, very much in a Dark Souls mode, I do still need to take out one of the remaining DLC bosses in New Game Plus 6. And then I'll be roughly finished with, that part of Dark Souls, which shouldn't take long. Well, actually, once I end stream, I could quickly wrap up what's left of New Game Plus 6 in Dark Souls, so I can be ready if we decide to start up New Game Plus 7 of Dark Souls tomorrow. But with that out of the way, I believe I've said all that I wanted to say. So I'm going to go ahead and end stream and get the raid started. So, with that, thank you everyone for watching. And as always, if you enjoyed this stream and wish to see more of my content, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and to click that notification bell to stay notified of future uploads. Excuse me. For those of you watching on Twitch, feel free to leave a follow and also click that notification bell to stay notified of future uploads. For those of you who are interested in seeing what else I'm up to on the internet, I am active on Twitter. If you want to see what I'm up to on there, and leave a follow over there. And I have the Discord server, which you can use to stay updated with announcements related to the channel, be able to chat with me and my online friends offline, or outside of live streams, post memes, and do what Jedi Hoyman Gamer here did and be able to go into the voice channel to be able to chat with me live on stream. And until next time, this is the Gamer of Gamers, and stay excellent, everyone. Alright, let's get this raid started. I know my sister said this that New Beginning was short, but wow, that was really short. Alright, I'm gonna chat with the streamer for a while, so see you tomorrow, Jedi. Okay. Alright, bye. Yeah, bye. Oh, I'm still streaming.